I had this plugin, Moma, on my old laptop. I'm gonna have to get it again. It really has like that kind of opium sound. For me, the way to describe it is the way that the beats sound on Cold Visions, like Blade's Cold Visions. I'm downloading it right now. This is what it looks like if you've seen it before. I don't know fully how to use it, but I've just experimented with it and it sounded really good. So like this comment said, usually what I was doing was I'll put the Moma first and then the soft clipper after it. And I'll just have Moma like maybe 20% or something, just so it was audible. You could hear what it was doing to the signal, and then I'll put my soft clipper and just push it into that. When you talk about DJing being a fun way to learn music theory, could you elaborate on that, please? Is it just applying the circle of fifths? Kind of. This is the circle of fifths. It shows the relationship between all of the musical keys. All the keys around here. The inner circle, we've got all their relative keys, which are all in minor. So in case you didn't know, C major is A minor. They have the exact same notes. Same with G major, E minor, so on and so forth. The Camelot mix wheel is a similar concept, but they each have like these number labels. It helps you like mix the tracks together more harmonically, so they sound better when you transition from one to the other. So you can go to like somewhere like TuneBat. I used to have a program called Mixed in Key, so I just dropped an MP3 in here. Now it's analyzing the file and it's told me the key. It's giving me the key label and that's the tempo. So we know it's in 11B. If we find 11B, A major, say we dump 100 songs in there. We just want to find a song that has like one of these keys, like maybe the exact same key or one that's close to it, you know, somewhere around it. Like whereas if you go like and pick a key like 2B, it's going to be a little bit too contrasting. It's just a really good tool to teach you the relationships between each of the keys, which ones sound better together than others. Do you own any hardware synths? I used to own this. I rented it. Here in Australia, there's a company called Studio 19. I rented this out and you just pay like a monthly fee. You could actually rent to own, like you can eventually pay it off, but it ends up costing more than the unit itself so that the company can obviously make money. I really want to get my hands on some analog hardware because I'd never had before. If you have the extra money, definitely recommend. One of the great things with this was like after 6 months, you have the option to return it, and it was just like a little bit too expensive for me at the time, so I ended up returning it. But yeah, maybe in the future. So this is Moma. I've got this just on my master and I put it before the standard clip. I'm gonna set this first before I turn on my clip. You can add odd or even harmonics. Then we've got glue and we've got mojo, whatever that means. just got it pushed to like 50% the amount. You can kind of hear it's like, kind of sounds like warbly or something. Like it really makes the 808 just kind of like rattle. So yeah, I said it there. I feel like when I go higher, it feels like it kind of like bypasses the low end or something, like in a bad way. Because this is on the master bus, it feels like it almost like scoops out a bit of the low end. For the Mojo, to me, it sounds like more mid-range harmonics, and then the glue sounds a little bit more low end. Like that seems like what it's affecting more. To be honest, I actually like the sound of this on its own, so I'm just gonna run it, no standard clip. This is the whole mix. Thanks so much for watching. If you're not already subbed, make sure to sub to this channel. I really like all the comments you guys have been leaving. It's been giving me ideas for videos, and I love to answer them as well, so keep doing that. If you want to cop this project file, go and check out my Patreon. All my project files are up there, along with my stash kit that I made this whole beat with. Also loops as well. If you want to get your hands on those, it's all included in the membership, and it's also a really great way to support me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.